And we are back. Pokemon Emerald, Hardcore Nuzlocke, only using normal type Pokemon in this run, and Wally is the only thing left before the Elite Four. We have secured all 8 gym badges, and we come in here with our heads held high, and we are ready to execute this game plan. The Altaria comes down, goes for a Dragon Dance, but we squeak a Yawn off before the Safeguard comes down. Bojangles, our Vigoroth, also our MVP, goes straight into the bulk up strats, but the withdraw comes from Wally, saving the Altaria, potentially getting the natural cure as well, getting that swap. Really big stuff here. So we go in on the Delcat, get those bulk ups. The fan attack comes down, and the fan attack is special, so it will dodge the physical defense from the bulk ups as we go in for a Yawn. However, that safeguard that got slipped down when no one was looking actually pays off here and blocks the Yawn as Delcatty grabs a Dragon Breath, getting the paralysis on the Vigoroth. An absolutely ridiculous turn of events. Thankfully, though, the safeguard has dropped, and now we can safely get the Yawn in there. The Drowsy comes down on the Delcatty. We just have to tank another Feint attack off the top, and we continue to bulk up to the heavens here as another assist comes down, but the Supersonic gets missed. The Raffling goes haywire as we get another bulk up, and that will do it. I think that is +6. No, it's +5. Can we get one more bulk up from the back kitchen here? And yes, we can. The Delcatty sleeping through. We slack off just to get a full HP rebound here. We are looking really good, really strong, and really ready as we lean into that stab return. Delcatty is gone, absolutely gone. And now what does Wally have to throw out next? It is going to be the Altaria, who has recovered from that sleep. Very nice there, but it's not going to be enough as we outspeed and outdamage the Golden Goose. 3 Pokemon remain. The Roselia comes down, wanting to be a Roserade, but Gen 3 holding her back in that regard, and she is gone as well. That leads to the Magneton here, and we don't have any super effective options. In fact, our only move is going to be not very effective, but all those bulk ups paying off as the Magneton falls as well. The defense not enough, and the final Pokemon, the shiny Gardevoir, is here. Can he or she tank that return? And no, they cannot. Wally is defeated, and that only leads the Elite Four left. We've made it to the Elite Four, and I do believe this is our 12th attempt. That first gym has racked up so many resets, as well as that near wipe to the 7th gym. So we are really struggling throughout this run, but I am super excited about how far we've made it this attempt. And now let's just check the box, see who we had left on the table. And as you can see, nobody. We have used every single encounter. We did manage to secure all of them, but I went ahead and lost these 5. So that means the remaining 6 are in the party. Skitty, Dunkin' Donuts went down to that first gym badge against Roxanne, and then we lost Swellow. I don't even remember where exactly we lost Swellow. I think it was a careless mistake. That's right, in the 6th gym against Winona, the flying type gym, of course, we got endeavored by another Swellow, leaving Wendy's at no HP, and we couldn't get the Baconator in time, and she got put down. Then we had Popeyes, McDonald's, and Chick-fil-A. The entire fast food industry got turned belly up at the 7th gym. Tate and Liza wanted it all, and they almost got it, so we barely limped out of there. We did lose our Shadow Ball TM on the Giraffe, so that could be crucial. Linoon's speed, really nice, and then Kecleon's variety with the moveset, all crucial losses, and that means our final team of 6 looks a little something like this. We've got the Arby's, we've got Bojangles. Yeah, that's an absolute MVP right there. We're going to need those sweeps. We got Chipotle doing so much work with that variety moveset, coverage moveset. We got Zaxby's. Exploud's one of my personal favorites. Then we have Spinda, the dark horse for this run, potentially going to sweep Phoebe if we can do it right. And then we've got Castform Starbucks coming in hot here with the triple threat weather conditions and getting those stab weather balls in. So we will see. You can absolutely tell how top heavy this team is. Really just those 3 are going to be your heavy hitters, and then everyone else is going to be here for some utility. So I am very nervous, very, very nervous about this. But we are going to go for it all, and I'm really just going to go for the Vigoroth sweep if we can on most of these things. But if not, we shall see. We shall absolutely see. And as far as the level cap, I did get some rare candies again, so we're going to be able to cap at each of the Elite Four members' aces. So for Sydney, it's going to be level 49. For Phoebe, it's going to be level 51. Rinse, repeat, just so it's a lot closer. I did this for my last run in Gen 4 in Heart Gold, and it was just so much closer than if you cap at the final Elite Four member, and then just run that through. So I really like how close those fights got, but that does mean this is going to be very difficult. So basic game plan is just send out the tiny little Swablu, and we're stuck with Swablu since Altaria gets the dragon typing and loses its normal typing, so that's super interesting. But Arby's is just going to take the Intimidate here and potentially get a Sing down onto the Wolf, so that we can get our Vigoroth in there, and Arby's clutches the 55%. That is disgusting. We probably got the Quick Claw proc as well, so that way we don't have to eat the Intimidate or the opening Sand Attack potentially, and we can just go straight into the bulk ups. This is really good stuff so far. Let's see. But the instant wake up and he gets the Sand Attack. She absolutely gets the Sand Attack, but I think we're okay, and I'm not sure here. Maybe it's gonna go for I'm gonna go for 3, and that Sand Attack could be everything, but that crunch misses. That is ridiculous. The Lax Incense paying dividends, but we miss because of the Sand Attack, and then the crunch comes down, and that is special. So that's actually gonna do work here. So given that, I'm actually gonna just get a little bit tipsy here, and there is the Roar. That is an absolute problem, and I'm going to go ahead and get a Teeter Dance down just to confuse the Wolf. But those Sand Attacks are going to be a problem here. But I think what we can do is just work around, and hopefully the Wolf can stay asleep a little bit longer this time. But if not, we might have to brute force with those coverage move sets. I'm not 100% sure, but let's go ahead and get one bulk up. And she could potentially miss a Sand Attack with the Lax Incense, so we could get a little cheeky on that. On top of that, the Roar reset our special defense from the crunch, which could be big. Come on, Confusion, pay off. Yeah, the Teeter Dance comes in clutch. Absolutely, and we're just going to get a little bit tipsy with one more yawn here. Hopefully he doesn't use Roar. Come on, Confusion, pay off, and the Sand Attack comes down. Okay, that is no problem. I'm going to get another bulk up. I do believe that is 3. Come on, no Roar, no Sand Attack, no Roar. Come on, Confusion. Absolutely, and we get the sleep. This is immaculate. This is beautiful. That's going to be 4 bulk ups. I do want to get a Slack Off in there as well, but I think I'm going to roll 4 bulk ups. I don't think anybody on the other side is like ridiculously defensive in nature, so I'm just going to rattle off these stab returns with a +4 attack. That's going to be hitting so hard. And there is the Shiftry. Oh, but we do miss the return as the Swagger comes in, and if that connects, we are in trouble. Come on, baby girl. We do connect on the second return. Beautiful stuff. So that Sand Attack could be crucial in this fight against Sydney. Let's see here. Cacturn comes down, and I just need this return to connect. Bojangles drops back, hits him with a Chick-fil-A, or hits him with the Cajun Flay Biscuit combo. Absolutely, Cacturn falls. And now we've got Crawdaunt here. Crawdaunt is looking pretty good if it gets that Swords Dance strength off, but if we can just connect on the return as we do, the Star Crab goes down, and that only leaves the Ace Absol, which is a little bit scary here. We could potentially die to a crit slash, but I'm going all in, baby girl. Bojangles drops back. Vigoroth from downtown. Can the Absol hold? And no, she cannot. Sydney is defeated in one of the closer Sydney fights that we have had, but we make it through. We are on to Phoebe. Let's go. Alrighty, time to take on Phoebe and her Ghost-type Pokemon. In my Grass-only run, she absolutely destroyed me since I didn't have a super effective option. However, this time we have the Spinda, the little dotted bear in the back, and hopefully we can get a window open in order to get her out there and ramp up on the rest of the team. A lot of her team has utility and status, which is going to make this very difficult to work around, but we are going straight in for the yawn here. Dusclops uses Protect. The only way Dusclops can hurt us is by Curse and Confuse Ray. So we're going to try to make it fall asleep. There's the Confuse Ray, and it's probably going to go for the Curse. So we need that Spinda to be our linchpin, which sounds absolutely hilarious. So I really just want to clear this Dusclops since it's the only one with Curse. And there it is. Absolutely. So it's going to fall asleep. And actually, this could be perfect as it is asleep now. We could just go ahead and go straight into Spinda here. And as long as the big Dusclops is just sleeping, we are good to go for... Oh, no. Oh, okay. No, this is clutch. Okay. We get the Calm Mind as the Protect comes down. And if it uses Curse again, we win, right? So... let's see here. Let's actually get a Teeter Dance right there so we can beat it to the Confusion just in case this Calm Mind doesn't work out. But I think we're fine. And can it hurt itself? Absolutely. In the presence of Hardy's, the Spinda, Dusclops has nothing, and we get a fadeaway crit. So we are +1 Calm Mind, and as you can see, we have the rest play so that we can kind of set up for ourselves here. So now this is the Bayonet. This could be the utility Bayonet with Will-O-Wisp and Grudge, or this could be the variety moveset with Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Psychic. I'm not 100% sure, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get one Teeter Dance down, but the thing is, they can't hit the Shadow Ball because the Stab Shadow Ball because we are normal type, so that's pretty good. It's going to bear a Grudge here, which only procs if we kill the Bayonet, so we are fine there. We're going to go for a second Calm Mind here. We are +2 special defense, +2 special attack, and the confusion is paying dividends right here. Who would have thought a Spinda would come in clutch in the Elite Four? This is absolutely ridiculous. Hardy's popping off, the Fan Attack comes down, and that does no damage as it is special. Beautiful stuff here. The little panda doing work, the confusion staying in here. The Grudge comes down yet again. That normal typing is really blocking Phoebe from doing what she wants with their Shadow Balls, and the confusion comes down. The Fan Attack is here, so we do know which Bayonet this is. This is the utility one instead of the coverage moveset, which is beautiful. That is what we wanted. There is the Will-O-Wisp, but that is no problem, as one, it doesn't hurt our damage output, and two, we can just rest to get rid of it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up the Teeter Dance one more time just to give us a little bit more breathing room potentially, and then we're going to go for that rest cheese. We're absolutely going to go for the rest cheese here, and we do have the berry prepared, so we wake up instantly, and then this is potentially a clean sweep. Potentially, though, we could run into a little bit of trouble given critical hits and some other shenanigans, but Hardy's drops back for a +6 super effective Fan Attack, and the Bayonet is deleted. We still have 3 Pokemon left here. The Sableye comes down. This probably can't one-shot since it's not stab or super effective, but it is 100% accurate, so if it goes for a double team cheese, it won't work, and the panda gets a fade away. Critical Hardy's is popping off. Absolutely, where are you at? As we drop back for another Fan Attack, and the Spinda is becoming a legend right here, right now. Oh my gosh, we lost the Kecleon, we lost the Linoom, and we lost the Giraffe Rig, but Spinda said, don't worry guys, I've got you. This is ridiculous, absolute insanity. 2 members down, that leaves 2 more to go, and the champion. Wow, I will see you at Glacia. All right, so Glacia potentially could be an issue since I don't have any more paralysis berries, no more cherry berries on hand. So if it gets a body slam paralysis on our Vigoroth, that could be disastrous, but we do have the Spinda to fall back on with that Calm Mind rest cheese that we just showcased, so that could be something. We also have the coverage moveset with the Wigglytuff with those Thunderbolts. That could be really good, but any crit blizzard or anything like that could be devastating. It does look like only one Celio has blizzard though, so I think we'll be okay, and I left the Lax Incense on just in case to drop that accuracy from the opposition. I could have given Vigoroth a Ice Berry, like an Aspire Berry, in case we get frozen, but I figured at that point we're going to have to go to plan B and C anyway. So let's see if this works out. That hail really coming down could add up over the course of a battle as well. So let's just see if we can put this chubby buddy to sleep. I didn't want to risk the Swablu's life. We got really lucky with the Sing last time, so we could potentially use that for a beautiful death pivot, if you will. So there we go. We've got the yawn. So what is it going to do? Is it, if it rolls the body slam, this could be huge here. And there, oh, but it misses with the Lax Incense. Are you kidding me? It absolutely does. We dodge not only the paralysis, but the damage. Because imagine if that crit para, that would have been insanity. So the hail is coming down. We are +2. Thankfully, the bulk up is protecting us from that potential body slam damage as well. And it goes for the Ice Ball, which is special. Ice is special in this gen, and it's going to start ramping up. But I'm going to take this moment to put it to sleep one more time, and that way we can get back to ramping up. This is going to do twice the amount of damage. Beautiful. The hail stops, and now we're going to be able to slack off and get that health back. Really nice. And then it's going to get that third ramp up of Ice Ball. That was potentially dead to crit, but we are just fine. A little bit risky here, but Celia is going to want to set up that hail as well. So we're going to get 4 bulk ups. We don't want to leave that Walrein alive. So it wakes up on the next turn, which is not what you want to see. And I'm going to meet this chubby walrus or seal where she is. We're going to do one more yawn. We're going to put Celia to sleep one more time. The Ice Ball is going to come down here. The hail is going to continue to fall. But honestly, I'd rather deal with the Ice Ball than the potential paralysis from Body Slam, so that's okay. On top of that, Yawn keeping us safe, making sure Ice Ball can't ramp up to more than the second or third proc. So very scary there, but we are just fine. And we just want one more bulk up. And just in case it wakes up, I'm gonna play a little bit safer, get the slack off in right there. And the hail's gonna run out as well the next turn. So this is potentially right where we want to be. The last bulk up is here, and I do believe we outspeed the rest of Glacier's team, so this should just be punching return and getting out of here. So +6 attack, +6 defense, and Celio is gone. Goodbye, my friend. 4 more Pokemon. Glalie comes down, the shiny looking fantastic. That red really pops. Drop back with a stab return, +6, beautiful stuff. And now we got 3 more Pokemon to go. The next Celio comes down a little bit stronger, 2 levels up. Is it enough to hold on though? I dare say it is not. Only 2 Pokemon left. Glacia, what do you have? The other Glalie comes down. Vigoroth, Bojangles deep in the bag, like the fries are at the bottom. Beautiful. And now the final Pokemon, Walrein, the big girl herself. Can a +6 stab full damage return do it? And yes, it can. Incredibly well done, Vigoroth. I tip my hat to you. She carried us home. And now we only have Drake and the champion. But as far as this video goes, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.